everyone, this is Akhilesh Kumar Bind, PGT English, Kendriya Vidyalaya, Tengravali. I hope you all will be fine. Dear friends, in the first video of tense part first, we dealt with tense, types of tense, and after that we dealt with simple present, progressive tense, present perfect continuous tense. Now in this lesson, we will deal with types of past tense. I hope you can tell me the definition of past tense. Dear friends, as we have already seen the structure and helping verbs and auxiliaries in the present tense, in the same manner in this past tense we have the same structure. What difference will be? That will be only in form of verb and also in helping verbs, or that is auxiliary verb. So in the types of past tense we have a simple past tense. First of all, the definition of simple past tense. The simple past indicates event or situation that happens at one particular time in the past. It began and ended in the past. This is simple definition of simple past tense. Okay, as for example, it snowed yesterday. The action of snowing that occurred, that happened yesterday. This action, as here it began and ended in the past. Now see, the action, the act of falling snow that occurred in past, yesterday. It began and ended. Okay. Second example, Pem Choki submitted her homework. Okay, so these two are examples of simple past tense. And after that, structure and uses in sentences. We know we have 4 sentences: assertive sentence, negative sentence, interrogative sentence, and interrogative negative sentence. The structure of assertive sentence is subject singular, V2 second form of verb, and after that object. Subject plural, a second form of verb and object. Okay. And in a negative sentence, we use auxiliary, or that is helping verb did, only one. Okay, whether subject is singular or plural, we have only one auxiliary verb, that is did. And when we use auxiliary verb did, that time we have to use first form of verb. Only in assertive sentence, only in positive sentence, we use second form of verb. Okay, as for example, go is main verb, or that is first form of verb, and went is V2 second form of verb, and gone, that is third form of verb. Okay. And in interrogative sentence, as we know, the structure in present tense same is here, only change in auxiliary or helping verb did. And WS type, this is the structure. Okay, see it carefully and don't forget the structure, because if we know the structure, so while writing the sentences we can write correctly without any mistake or error. Okay, now we have examples of simple past as a assertive sentence, and we also know this assertive sentence as a positive sentence. Rupa Srimlik read a story. Now listen carefully here, the verb read, read. Okay, and in each form, whether that is v1, v2 or v3, the spelling is same. Okay, only there is difference when we pronunciate this word. When v1 we say read, and when v2 or v3, that time we pronunciate as read. Okay. Second example, Sachin went to school yesterday. Third example, the bird flew in the sky. Flew is the second form of verb. Okay, as what was the structure, like that. V1 first form of verb, V2 second form of verb, and V3 third form of verb. It's clear. After that, example of negative sentence. She did not write an essay, as did is helping verb, and here not. And when we use helping verb did, that time write. Okay, and did is also second form of verb of do, did, done. That is verb. Okay, don't confuse here. Here did is helping verb, or we say it also auxiliary verb. It's clear. We didn't complete our homework. And after that, example of interrogative sentence. Did Anushka play at home? Did they respect their parents? Did Rohit not pay attention in the class? Did the girls not make poster? These are examples. If any problem, so ask me. After simple past, we have past progressive or past continuous tense. Dear friends, we know the definition of present continuous tense or present progressive tense. The definition is here also same, only the difference is the past progressive tenses give the idea that an action began before, was in progress at a particular time in the past, and continued after and the time or action. Okay, so what we saw in that definition of present continuous, here only difference, the action, the activity was going on in present time, but here in past progressive, because it is past is past, that's why what will happen, that will happen in the past. That's why here the past progressive tenses give the idea that an action began before, was in progress at a particular time in the past, and continued after another time or action. It's clear. As for example, Rakhi was singing a song. After that structure, assertive sentence. Here we use auxiliary verb was and were. We use was with singular subject. If the subject is singular, there we will use was as a helping verb. Okay, and we use also v1 and plus ing as we do in continuous tense. If there is progressive or continuous, that there we will use v1 plus ing. It's clear. Now example, Antra was singing a song, and if the subject is plural, that time we use this verb, helping verb, and same here v1 plus ing plus object. As for example, I was going to school, they were learning their lesson, and then negative sentence. Structure is the same, only difference is what is difference here, was and were. That is helping verb only. Structure is always same. That's why watch the first video carefully. Example, he was not dancing in the class. Here with subject I we use helping verb was. Is clear. The structure of assertive sentence and negative sentence, we have the structures of interrogative sentence and interrogative negative, and we know the structure is same, only we put was and were here. And here if the subject is singular, then was. If plural, so helping verb will be were. And then V1 plus ing plus object, and in the last put here question mark. It's clear? Was Ravi having dinner? Were the boys playing cricket? Was I eating a mango? And then double type structure is here. Example, what was Ravi doing in the class? Where were the boys playing cricket? What was I eating? And here, in interrogative negative sentence, in such sentences, we write not after the subject as we did in simple past. And the structure will be same as interrogative sentence. Okay, like this. So that's why I didn't write here like this. It's clear? Uh, if you want to put note, so put that note like this: why was Priyam not completing his homework? It's clear? Note is here. After past continuous, we have past perfect tense. Now the definition of past perfect tense. The past perfect tense is used to denote an action which had been completed before and the action was begun. When we use past perfect tense, when we want to indicate or when we want to show two activities in the past time. Here, listen carefully. The past perfect tense is used to denote an action which had been completed before another action was begun. Both action will be in past time. That's why when we want to show two events or actions in the past time, use their past perfect tense as the definition is here. Okay, so don't confuse here. If you want to indicate or show two incidents or two actions in the past time, there use past perfect tense. Okay, as for example, Harshit came when I had written the essay. Here two actions. Harshit came is one, and here I had written the essay two. Two actions. One is here and one is here. Harshit came. Okay. When you want to use such type of sentences, use past perfect tense. Listen carefully. Number one, put the verb expressing the completed action into the past perfect tense. As I did here, I had written the essay. And the verb expressing subsequent action into the simple past tense. In past perfect tense, we have to use two tenses. One past perfect tense and another is simple past tense. As here, Harshit came. What is here? Harshit is subject and came is verb. So what is the structure? Subject and verb. And came is second form of verb. That's why here it is in simple past. And this is past perfect tense. As you will see here the structure. It's clear? And also listen carefully. Don't use the past perfect tense in a simple sentence unless some such words as already, before, since, till, etc. So now you will think, what is simple sentence? If in the sentence there is only one main verb, that is simple sentence. As for example, I had gone to school. In this sentence there is only one main verb, that is gone, gone. It's clear? This is main verb and had is helping verb. So okay, that's why it is wrong. It is wrong. Don't use in this way. You can use in simple sentence if there are such words like already, before, since, till, etc. It's clear? And now see examples also. they had already left the school. It's correct. Babita had never seen that scene. Nima had not met me since her school. These are correct, but this fourth one is incorrect. It's clear? Now structure assertive sentence, subject singular or plural, then only one auxiliary verb, that is helping verb, had, and here use V3, third form of verb, and after that object. Example, I washed the floor when the painter had gone. I washed the floor when the painter had gone. Now this action completed first. That's why now on the basis of this, put the verb expressing the completed action. Which action will be complete? Write that action in past perfect tense as like this. Subject, then auxiliary verb had, after that V3, and then object. It's clear? The painter had gone. This is the completed action. That's why this is in past perfect tense. And then I washed the floor. This is in simple past or past indefinite tense. Another example, after she had moved out, I found her notes. When we use after, that time we write first it, after she had moved out. After she had moved out, I found her notes. Okay. Then negative sentence. Example, my friends had not ever gone to Delhi. Interrogative sentence. Structure is the same, only we have to change helping verb. Had Funso cleaned up the mess by the time they came back. WH type example, what had, in WH what we do, we write WH words first. So here is what had they said that made him so angry. Okay. Now this is last one of past tense, past perfect progressive tense, or past perfect continuous tense. Okay. Definition. This tense is used to denote an action that had been going on at or before some point of time in the past. Definition, structures, all are maximum same. We have to change only a something. In structures, only helping verbs, and in definitions, only time period. In present tense, everything was happening in present tense. In past tense, everything is happening in past tense. It's clear. So the definition is simple also. You can understand it easily. Example, I had been sitting in the class since 10 o'clock. And in present perfect continuous tense, we used this since, time, since and for, and time also, and here is also so the same. Only what is difference, in present perfect progressive tense, helping verb were has been and have been, and in here in past perfect progressive tense only had been. It's clear. Now structure is the same, had been v1 plus ing, as I have already told you, if there is a progressive or continuous, there we use v1 plus ing. Is clear. And then since and for and plus time. Example, she had been doing her assignment for 2 hours. Negative sentence, they had been learning, here negative, he had not been paying attention for 10 minutes. Interrogative sentence, had Funso been writing an essay for 2 hours. And here is some more examples. What had the girls been doing since I left? Had he been cooking any meal when she came to my home? Okay, these are examples and structure. Dear friends, if any doubt, please ask me. Don't hesitate. If any doubt, please listen and watch the video and try to understand. If any doubt, So ask me, I'm here, I will help you. Don't hesitate. After definitions and structures, we have only one assignment, that is write five sentences of each type of past tense. Total sentences will be 5 4 ja 20. You have to write 20 sentences. It's clear? Thank you everyone. I hope it will help you. If any doubt, ask me. Once again, thank you everyone.